Hello, this is Robin Phillips, and this is a presentation of how I developed, analyzed, and evaluated my curriculum improvement plan for EDS 702. First, a little about the process. I met with Principal Horton at Wilson, where I teach, and I described the assignment, which was to work collaboratively with him in developing a curriculum improvement plan. I asked him, what is an area you would like to address? He quickly replied, reading or math in the middle grades. As a bonus, we had discussion on the annual continuous improvement plan, or the ACIP. He said we typically address reading or math in the ACIP. Mr. Horton said the school has implemented things in curriculum to improve performance scores. Two examples he gave: last year we implemented a math enrichment class in 8th grade, and we have had a reading enrichment class in 7th grade for a couple of years. Some other background information. Earlier this summer I participated in a 2-week CPR2 workshop here at UNA. CPR2 is an acronym that stands for Collaborative Partnership to Teach Mathematical Reasoning through Computer Programming. This CPR2 is a workshop for teachers that's directed by the UNA Math Department. In this workshop, teachers learn innovative ways to teach mathematical reasoning using the Python computer programming software. Primarily math and science teachers are the participants in CPR2, but this year one of our junior high math teachers attended, for a total of 4 teachers from my school, including myself, and this was a 2-week workshop earlier in the month of June. This workshop actually helped set the stage for this CIP because it provided an opportunity for me to have discussion with these teachers. There was a science teacher, another math teacher, and the English teacher, and so we were able to discuss some cross-curricular possibilities in middle school. To address the needs, the goal of this curriculum improvement plan is to increase the percent of students meeting or exceeding target goals on the math portion of the Scantron Performance Series with the implementation of additional teacher-guided discovery-based activities in grades 7 and 8. This was based on the declining trend from grade to grade in middle grades and the annual stakeholder survey responses, which indicated stakeholders didn't feel like students helped each other if they weren't already friends. And the plan addressed these needs by creating the following objectives. Number 1, to increase the percent of students meeting or exceeding their target goals on the mathematics portion of the performance series in grades 7 and 8 by 3%. And number 2, to implement problem-solving activities that promote collaboration and communication among students. As a result of the goals and objectives, our CIP has 6 strategies, some of which are based on the Alabama course of study. And the Alabama course of study, mathematics, is based on the 8 Common Core State Standards of Mathematics, which is abbreviated CCSS. So the first strategy, CPR2 discovery learning activities to increase mathematical reasoning. That's based on the workshop that I mentioned. And this is tied to CCSS Standard 1, which says make sense and persevere. Perseverance is something that's really stressed in the CPR2 activities because we as teachers even had to experience going through it as if we were a student, and it took quite a bit of perseverance and teamwork to make sense of the problems. This would be applied monthly, August to May. The second strategy is small group project-based learning activities and peer instruction to promote problem solving, increase problem solving skills, and promote student collaboration and communication. An example of this would be AMSTI activities, which our classmate Mr. Joel White is great to be coming into the schools and helping promote these type of activities among teachers. And of course, other activities, small group type project-based learning activities could also be incorporated. The time frame bi-weekly, August to May. The third strategy is cross-curricular STEM-based projects involving math, science, and English classes to promote communication skills and to promote making connections across disciplines. We would apply this each semester. The fourth strategy is small group Tier 1 and Tier 2 instruction involving problem solving. If necessary, Tier 3 interventions should address the goal and objective stated earlier. Of course, this would be determined by the PST. Time frame weekly or more often as determined by the PST. Number 5, CPR2 professional development for teachers to promote teachers facilitating mathematical reasoning and problem solving in small group settings. Of course, I was a beneficiary of the workshop this summer, but this is something we would want to have this fall, is CPR2 professional development. Number 6, subject area meetings of math teachers in grades 5 through 8 to give opportunities for elementary and junior high teachers to collaboratively discuss and share ideas that work. One of the things that Mr. Horton mentioned in our discussion was that some of the teachers, and one teacher in particular that he mentioned, consistently have strong scores year in, year out. And so what I want to promote through this CIP is more collaboration for teachers to share ideas that work in developing students to have these strong scores. For analysis and evaluation, the most significant strength of this experience is that it provided an excellent opportunity for me to mentally put myself in the position of an administrator who is responsible for curriculum and continuous improvement. In addition, it gave me many ideas as I was thinking about developing these strategies and talking to Mr. Horton, talking to the other teachers in the workshop. I had many ideas that developed in my mind in regard to improving curriculum. I would say that this definitely improved my confidence in being able to successfully coordinate curriculum improvement for an entire school one day in the future. A negative of the project was, due to the timing of this course being in the summer, teachers were on summer vacations, and so it limited my collaboration to who was available. Mr. Horton, of course, was on campus, and we were able to work together. And then I collaborated with teachers earlier in the summer in the CPR2 training. Otherwise, I believe this is a solid, standards-based plan. I know it was a good experience for me. and I thank you for watching.